Fantastic time. Be Fantastic 2011. Well, first of all, if you were there in 2010, you know you want to be there because it was a great day, fab day, and thanks for all the great comments we had. 2011, what's it about? Well, what I want to do, the objective of Be Fantastic, very simple, it's got to be current. The idea is that every year I can really focus in on what I think, and that's from my studying and my listening and understanding of what's going on out there in the world with my customers, and what I think is really the current issue. Now, as you know, we talked about many things last year, but one of the big things that everybody took away from it was social networking, the internet, how we're using all these things more and so on. And of course, that's still current, it's still important. Where I'm going this year is creativity. I think that's the issue. Look, how many times do you want me to say it? We live in a revolutionary, fast-changing world. It's not just the economy. Yeah, it's a recession and all this stuff, but it's not just that. It's affecting us in so many different ways. You know, if the economy changed tomorrow, you know, if David Cameron came on TV and said, "Hey, we found a big box under the desk that Gordon left some money in, and everything's fine. You know, we found a few billion," it wouldn't make any difference because what's happened is the customer on the street, the consumer. In fact, you and me, we're consumers. We've changed. We've changed. You know, that's how we've woken up. We've woken up from this sleep we were in. You know, some of you have heard my coffee shop story, where I used to go to a coffee shop and buy a coffee and a panini for like £7.80. And it was like I didn't realise I was paying £7.80 for a coffee and a sandwich. What the hell's that all about? You know, I'd give them my tenner, she'd give me my change, I'd pick it all up and go away. And then one day I thought, £7.80? For a coffee and a sandwich? That's crazy. And it was like I woke up, and I think we all did that in different ways. Now, by the way, the reason that's changed, I still go to the same place for the coffee and sandwich. I do. I still pay that ridiculous amount of money. I tried lots of cheaper places. They weren't giving me what I wanted. So I did go back to paying £8 or whatever for a coffee and a sandwich. But here's where I've changed, and here's where you've changed, and this is where our customers have changed. I want more than a coffee and a sandwich for £8. I want someone to smile. I want someone to make me feel nice. And you know what? I don't want to clean my own table. That's how asleep I was. I was paying £8 for a coffee and a sandwich and cleaning the table myself. I know some of you can relate to this. Listen, it's not about coffee shops. What I'm trying to say is that we've changed. The consumer has changed, which means your customer has changed. And you know, if you're a hairdresser, for example, your customer might be leaving the salon having just left 100, 120, 150 or even more pounds in your reception, on your reception desk. You know, they were doing that 2 years ago. They didn't even realise it was 150 quid they left with you. Today, they're walking out thinking, 150 quid. And then they're saying, was that worth it? And they're not just talking about their hair. Did I enjoy spending 150 quid? Actually is what they're saying. You know, if it's going to cost me 150 quid to get my highlights done and my haircut and everything else, well, so be it. I'd rather it wasn't, but if that's what I want, so be it. But I want to enjoy spending that money. That's how the consumer's changed. What that means is that we've got to be creative. We've got to be coming up with new ways all the time, whether you're a business owner or you're an employee, you just want to be successful at what you do. You can't be doing the stuff you were doing 6 months ago, even 3 months ago. We've got to be wowing people. We've got to be exciting people. We've got to be delighting people. Here's my favourite customer service word at the moment, surprise. We've got to be surprising our customers. The only way you can do that is by being creative. And so the theme for Be Fantastic this year is creativity. Creativity in customer service, creativity in marketing, in business, and even in your life and relationships and how you're operating. Anyhow, listen, Be Fantastic, you've got to be there. Remember what it means, Be Fantastic. Be fantastic. Don't just talk about it. Don't just learn about it. We've got to start doing it. We've got to start being it. Good is not enough anymore. We've got to be fantastic. Looking forward to seeing you. 23rd of May, London. All the details are on the page. Give us a call. By the way, just a quick reminder. It's the theatre, which means it's ticketed. So the sooner you ring, the sooner you book your tickets, the closer to the stage you are. See you soon. Have fun. See you on May the 23rd.